Welcome back, friendos. We are back to the nest here. So we're going to make sure that we go the proper way, so we don't fall to our death. We're going to head on down. I guess I could have just gone to the bonfire and started the episode there, but this is how you get down from there. And here we are. Now, our next area we're going to go to is Darkroot Garden, which is we're going to access from Andre's shrine, or Andre's bonfire. So we will rest there. Just in case anything bad happens. It won't, but you know. I think we've got enough for another level. Maybe we'll do that on the way. Counts. Come up here. And these are Titanite demons. I think they're called Titanite demons. Let's see if we can... they're pretty tough right now, but we'll kill one. There are, I think, 6 of these in the game. And they will drop a dragon scale, which you use for certain boss weapons to upgrade them. They can grab you with that thing that they have. Just when they jump in the air, get your shield up. Circle around. For every one of these guys that you kill, the next one gets stronger. So, you know, we really don't need to be killing this guy right now since we're here. I might as well show you. Plus, we're going to be running through here a little bit, so we might as well get this guy out of the way. This is the side you want to be on, obviously. So it's easier to get around because that leg is involved if you try to go around the other side. Oh, I thought one shot was going to do it. That could have cost me. But we rested just for a minute, so big deal. Okay, so he will drop the Demon Titanite. I think I said Dragon Scale. Demon Titanite. Each one of them will drop a Demon Titanite. And, like I say, each one will get progressively have more health, hit harder, and you will hit less hard. Okay, so we're going to come through here. And there are going to be these dudes. And they have long range, as you would expect something with branches to have. And they will do a lot of... if they grab you, they will chomp on you. They have an extremely high drop rate for mosses, so like purple moss, blood red moss. They drop a lot of. So you want to check that out. We're going to be coming back going this way a little bit later. So Claymore doing pretty well. Staggers them pretty good. The mace did pretty good work here too. It was a little bit faster. Seemed like. Maybe I'm mentioning things. Okay, so they're hiding all over the place. Up here. I'm feeling like this is a trap. Head on through. And there's going to be an illusory wall here that you're going to want to hit. And we are going to do humanities here because we do want to boost this bonfire. So we use two. Twin humanities is just two humanities that are together. I like to keep them just for... just to have... Oh, I didn't need two. I only need one. Oh well. So we'll go ahead and light the bonfire. Reverse our hollowing. And we will kindle... Oh my gosh, push the wrong button. Kindle our bonfire. And now we will have 10 every time we come from this bonfire. Alright. So, in order to get through here, we need the Crest of Artorias, which is 20,000 souls, and we buy that back from Andre. It's pretty expensive at this point, so we're not going to do it for a while. But we are going to do this little area. Okay, so in here there are 3 of those plant things. And, I promise. And of course, in true Dark Souls fashion, it doesn't let you hit the enemy until it is done rising from whatever grave it is in. You can see why the Claymore is such a good weapon. Those big old sweeps, doesn't take a lot of stamina. Okay, so then head down here, go through the fog door. Okay, so there's lots of stuff. We're going to be getting a nice armor set from right up there in a moment. But first, we're going to... if you can notice down there at the bottom, the roots are moving on this tree. Just tells you it's alive, so we will go ahead and kill it. So we can get in here. We'll meet some of the weirdest creatures in the game. These floating stingray things. They fly around. They're like frogs underneath or something. People. It's really, as with all dark forests, it's really easy to get turned around. Lose your bearings. That will be happening in this walkthrough. Trust me, I will lose my bearings more than once. So of that tree, which will be tremendous. And we're going to come over here. There's going to be more of those floaty things that are going to come and be weird at us. I don't think there are any shrubberies in here. I think those are back up there. Not the best Monty Python fan, but you know. So again, the Claymore showing his versatility. Listen to the water. Meditate a bit if you're feeling especially stressed. This guy I always kill, but it's not like he's guarding anything. You don't really have to. This, that spell is Tranquil Walk of Peace, which basically, this one's going to be kind of tough, which basically keeps you from rolling. You can't really fat roll, you can't sprint, so it like immobilizes you. Come up here. Grab the wolf ring. We might be able to. We will not be able to. Stuck. Don't want to fall off the ledge. Let me see. Bring him back here. I mean, they don't give you very many souls. They're tough to kill, so we're going to have to kill our share of them. So we'll pull him as far back down here as we can. Because all we're going to do is go run off that ledge. So basically you run and jump. And we are back at where we began. His long plunge into the abyss. And we're going to come back down and around. So this is where we were before. There at the top of my head there is going to be the armor set that we're going to want. That's the Elite Knight armor set. I'm not sure if we have the endurance right now to wear it. This is the tree that we killed, and then we went down there, killed those manta ray people. But there's all kinds of enemies here that you want to be careful for. Alright, kids just came back home from a hike, and they were letting me know how it went. My hiking days, of course, are long gone. So, you don't want to just go running in, because there's a lot of the hidden little plant creatures. And there's lots of these dudes. I was going to flip over to the Drake sword. How fast can I do it quickly? quickly enough? Is it down? No, it's up. Oh my god, I might die. Okay, that did nothing. See if it hits hard. It does swing a lot faster. And what's it hit for? 28? Still think the Claymore was doing more against those guys. So, but it's faster, so let's just stick with this for right now. These stone guys are a pain, so we'll just use our Drake Sword. We will be wanting to have a fast sword and a heavy hitting sword. Now there's nothing else in here but the boss, so we're going to be going to the boss down here eventually. So we're just going to head back, rest at the shrine. It's just going to take way too long to kill all these guys. Oh, something's following us. Oh, one of these trees. Oh, that's what happens when it grabs you. So pretty good punch in the face. Get your purple moss cloud. And rest. Now, we're coming up to a boss, and this boss is considered by many to be the easiest in the game. It's just kind of a mechanical, what's the word I want? It just kind of floats around out of melee range and shoots things at you, so that reminds me. Oh my god, look, they all followed. I didn't realize they all followed me down here. Not. We want to flip over to our magic block shield, so that would be the... I hate the menu management in this game. That would be the crest shield. If you recall, it has 80%. Yeah, let's go ahead and rest. I mean, why push it? Where am I? Turned around there. Here we go. And the reason I'm keeping the Drake Sword on is we're going to be wanting to attack quickly. And it does swing faster than the Claymore. Claymore hasn't really outclassed it on strength just yet, but it has dozens. So you're just going to run into here, and that sloping wall right there is the target. Tells you kind of where. There's nothing over here except snake things on trees. So we're going to run past this guy, and we are going to kill this guy. So, I hope the other guys don't come. I hear something. Okay. Because what we want is to bring this Phantom, Witch Beatrice. because she will basically range the boss when it is floating in the air. Otherwise, you have to stand there and wait forever for that boss to float down onto the bridge while it is pummeling you with magic. So we want to make sure that we come in fully loaded. There's some gimmicky fights in the game, and anything you can make that'll make it go easier, you definitely want to avail yourselves of. Otherwise, the frustration factor, it takes its toll. Okay, so the butterfly is there, and its basic attacks are magic attacks that will shoot lasers and things at you. So that's why we have the shield. So Witch Beatrice is going to basically help us. So Beatrice might just kill her for us if the butterfly doesn't come down to the bridge. So you see why it was so great to get this shield from Oscar. And it's done. Now, had Witch Beatrice not been so OP, it would have floated down here and landed its head on the bridge, and then you would hit it while it was on the bridge. But because Witch Beatrice was here, she just took care of business. So there you go. I have no qualms about doing that either. I mean, the boss is pretty easy anyway, so it's like, saving the frustration alone. There's plenty of frustration in this game. So anytime you have an opportunity to avoid pounding your head in the wall, go ahead and do it. So walk all the way through and come up all of these stairs and grab the Watchtower basement key, which we're going to need to continue eventually, and the Divine Ember, which is going to allow us to create a divine weapon, which we're going to want further on. When you have a divine weapon, it allows you to, like the skeletons that resurrect back to life, if you have a divine weapon and kill it, it will not resurrect. Okay, so the Homeward Bone is a hint, obviously. You could run all the way back, but why would you? So we're basically going to Homeward Bone out of here. Usually we end up with more than enough. You can always buy more from Oswald of Karim and the Belfry or the Bell Tower. So we'll go ahead and level up here. Trying to get, I think that need to be to 20 and this need to be to 18. So that's what we're pushing for right now. Level 29. And a little bit of a short episode this time, but, I'm fine with that. That's how it goes. We will continue our adventure in our next episode, so thanks for tuning in.